everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I think you guys have seen a lot about my hand painted teakwood coasters. So now I think it's time for another of my products which I also handcrafted, and it's available in a lot of variety. So as by the title you know, yes, it's cushion covers. All of the cushion covers are either hand painted or hand embroidery, or maybe 3D art or anything like that. Like everything is handcrafted. So there are two fabrics that I use. One is the silk fabric, which is mostly used in upholstery like curtains or cushion covers, etc. And the second one, which I am introducing now with this video, are the jute cushion covers. In the beginning, I've got three colors just to see which color or which color palette actually the customers like. So I've got blue, grey and brown. I'm gonna work on that, and I'm gonna show you guys how I work on cushion covers. For this cushion cover, I'm gonna use hand embroidery. So I have made one sample, and the rest I'm gonna show it to you guys like how I make it. So this is one of the finished cushion covers. In this, I'm gonna write different words, like this one is hope, then I'm gonna work on another thing, and then use hand embroidery on it to make it look like this. So usually the cushion cover set is of 5 pieces which are 16 by 16 inches. So for this cushion cover, the base will remain the same, that is this grey silverish color. I'm going to use different color threads and different words on each of them, so it will look a set, yet every piece will look different. So that is my concept. So the first thing that I do is make notes on all the ideas that come into my mind by looking at this cushion cover. So the one thing that came into my mind is that I have to use bright colors, as it's a very subtle color, like it's grey, and definitely bright colors will be more enhanced, or maybe black color. So let's see. So I write all my notes in this Little's notepad, so I'm gonna use it. So first thing is bright colors. I'm gonna note it down. The second thing, like I told you, that I'm gonna write words. So one, that is hope, it is complete, and I used orange color in it. The second word, I think maybe fly. So I'm gonna use these inspirational words maybe. So hope, fly, then love, dream and believe. So these are the 5 words that I'm gonna write on the cushion covers. I'll maybe decide the colors just after like looking at the threads that I have already. I'm avoiding going to the market and buying something, so I'm just using my stock which I have already. So I'm just gonna see what colors I have and then start the process. So for the next process, what I'm gonna do is write using fabric chalk onto these cushion covers. So I want the words in the middle of the cushion covers. So I'm going to use an inch tape to like measure. So for example, this cushion cover is 16 inches. I'm going to mark 8 inches, and then on that line I'm going to write the like any word. So I'm going to measure. So this is 8 inches. And from here also 8 inches. So I've got a line in between, like I've got the idea where I have to write. So for the fonts, I researched, like I searched it on Google, different fonts, calligraphy fonts. So after looking at that, I am gonna use a cursive font and a little italic font like that you see in Hope. So I'm gonna start from this end to this end, and it's gonna be all connected. So in this I'm gonna write dream. It's gonna be freehand only. There's no point of tracing and then making it with chalk and then stitching it. So it's pretty easy to write it freehand. And also this is a fabric chalk, so if in case I go wrong somewhere, I can just erase it with my hand. It's pretty easy to write once I've already seen the font, like how it's gonna be. And these are comparatively small words, so that won't be an issue. I actually forgot the spelling while writing and talking both. So it's complete. I'm gonna show you. So this is what I've written with the use of this fabric chalk. This is Dream. So I'm gonna write like this on all the cushion covers and then start with the embroidery. So I've completed writing all the words. I've also changed one word, that was believe. I've converted into live because believe was quite long and it wasn't just fitting properly into it. So this is fly. I know it's a little hard to see right now. When I do the embroidery, it will be fine. So this is fly, this is live. This was believe before, I changed it. This is love, and this is dream, and the hope one is complete, which is this one. The next thing is to choose a color for with which I'm gonna write this. So for hope I used orange. For dream I've already chosen this blue color. This will look good. Then for the rest three, I'm maybe gonna use this yellow. It will look good. I'm gonna avoid these dark colors. It won't look that good. Like maybe I'll avoid this and this. So this pink will look good. I think I'm gonna use this for love. I have double color thread also, but I think I'm gonna avoid that. I'm gonna use this single color one only. Purple might also look good, and even this green, this might also look good. I'm gonna start the embroidery. For this I'm gonna use this embroidery thread, and I'm gonna use all the 6 strands of it because I have to make it like very popping out, and I have to enhance the word. That is why I'm gonna use all the 6 threads to make it thick. So the next thing is the embroidery stitch. I'm gonna use a chain stitch. So it's a very basic stitch. What you're gonna do is insert the thread. So make a loop like this and take it out. So this is like what the stitch is all about. So we're gonna continue this on this line which I've made with the fabric chalk. This is known as chain stitch. So when I've started making the alphabet, I just place it down and see if the color is looking good or not. So for example, this blue is definitely looking good, so that I don't waste my time and energy doing the full thing and then it doesn't look good and then I have to open it back. So I always do that with any of my products, which is coasters or maybe cushion covers or anything. So I'm just gonna complete it. So finally, after 2 hours, this is complete. So I've done chain stitch all over and dream is complete. Now I'm gonna move on to another one, that is love, and I am gonna use this red color. The third cushion cover is also complete. Now I'm gonna move on to the fourth one. So do you guys remember that I changed believe into live? Uh, so like I wrote believe in my notepad that I'll write that on cushion covers, but then I changed it to live. But like I started with the live word, I started embroidering it, but it was in back of my mind that I had to write believe, and I work like this, like if I have to write that, I'll keep on thinking about that, and I'll just make sure that I'll get that. So I went back to believe. I tried to adjust the word in this. You may see in like it there is a lot of fabric chalk on this. It's just because I wrote live first and then I changed it to believe, and I erased it again because it wasn't like coming in the whole cushion cover, and then again I adjusted it and wrote believe on that. Now I am using again the chain stitch on it, and using this sap green color to write believe. So after this only one will be left, and I'll try to complete this today. Tomorrow is Saturday, and you might know if you have seen my other videos that I conduct a photo shoot on Saturday. So I'll try to complete this today and then conduct a photo shoot tomorrow, so that by Sunday or by Monday the photos will be edited and then uploaded on the website, and then you can go and buy it. Finally this cushion cover is complete with the believe word. Now I'm gonna move on to the last cushion cover, which says fly. I know it's a little hard for you guys to read, but it says fly, FLY. Now I'm gonna choose a color for it. So for the color I have two options. Either I'll go for this purple or this royal blue, but I think I've already used light blue in one of the words, so I'm gonna go with the purple color. Finally the last cushion cover with fly word on it is complete. Again I've used the chain stitch on it and it's purple color. So the set is complete, but still I think it's missing something. So what I'm gonna do is maybe make pom-poms from wool and attach it on the corners of the cushion. Let's see. I will maybe work on it, and so the photo shoot will be delayed. So now I have to work on the pom-poms, so the photo shoot that I was going to conduct it tomorrow, that's gonna be delayed. So I'll work on it maybe on Sunday, as it's almost 8 o'clock and I'm about to wind up. And tomorrow is Saturday, so I don't open up my store on Saturday, so maybe Sunday. So I'll work on the pom-poms on Sunday, and then let's see how it goes. So it's Sunday. Yesterday I couldn't conduct photo shoot of the cushion covers because it wasn't complete. So I conducted photo shoot of other cushion covers. Like, as you guys know, on Instagram I've been posting about it, hashtag post with Little. So I conducted the photo shoot of those like the previous cushion covers which were already made, and this opportunity is open to all, like, or obviously the people who are in Bhopal, in my city. So they can just take any product, click a picture with the product, post it on Instagram, use hashtag post with Little, tag us, and you'll get a discount coupon on your purchase. So that is open. So coming again to complete this cushion cover, as I told you that I have to make pom-poms and attach on the corners of the cushion cover. So I've got this whole basket of wool. Now I'm just gonna match the colors with the already embroidered words and this wool, and then I'm gonna proceed with the cushion covers. So I'm currently making the pom-poms. These are the ready ones. So I'm using the wool. I just have to trim this. So if the thread was blue color, I'm doing the pom-pom also blue color. There's a slight difference of the color in it because obviously the wool color and the embroidered thread color is a little different. So that will work because it's blue and blue, so that's not an issue. So I think it's gonna take 2 or 3 hours to make whole pom-pom, like all the pom-pom for all the 5 cushion cover, and then I'm gonna stitch it on top of the cushion cover. What I'm gonna do is maybe make all this 4 blue pom-pom, stitch it on the blue cushion cover, and then first see how it is looking and then continue with the other 4. This is a very good thing to do, because if I do the whole 5 pom-pom and if I stitch it and it doesn't look good, so it's just a waste of my time and waste of money also, because I bought this wool. So I'm gonna do that, like do the pom-pom thing on only one and then continue. So all my 4 pom-poms are complete. I'm gonna stitch it on this, like I've stitched like this on this corner. So I'm gonna stitch it on all the 4 corners of this cushion cover. So it's gonna look very funky and very cute. So I'm just using a normal gray thread and needle to stitch it. Maybe by maybe 2-3 times I'm gonna do it, and it's just a simple procedure to stitch this. So I'm gonna do that. So this cushion cover is finally complete with all the pom-poms as well, and it looks pretty cute. So I'm gonna go with this design and continue doing this to all the other 4 cushion covers, and the same color also looks good, like the blue colored dream and the blue colored pom-pom. So I'm gonna do this to all of the cushion covers, and I'm really happy it turned out this well. Starting with the green one, so I'm using this to make the pom-pom. Also the orange one is complete. So all the 4 pom-poms are ready. So what I'm gonna do is make all the pom-poms first and then stitch it to the cushion covers. It's less time consuming. So finally the cushion covers are complete, and now I'm gonna conduct a photo shoot very soon. It's really difficult to conduct a photo shoot between the week, and I can't wait for Saturday. It will be really long and I need to upload that on the website for you guys. So maybe today or tomorrow I'm gonna conduct that shoot. I'm gonna attach the pictures, and also hopefully by the time I upload this video the cushion cover will be on the website, so you guys can go and check that out, and also browse different variety of cushion covers that I have, and obviously the other product as well. I'm gonna attach the link to the website and the link to the cushion cover page, so you guys can check that out too. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked my process of making a product, and I hope you like this video. So if you want to watch more videos, stay tuned. Till then, bye bye.